Hello my students, how are you? Today we'll explain exam number 1 from Al-Moasser Book. First question here, look at with me, choose the correct answer. Or equal real numbers equal what we can write Q dash union Q. Q dash refers to irrational numbers and Q refers to rational numbers. Then we can write rational number union irrational number. What is the value of root 3 plus root 3? Root 3 plus root 3 equal to root 3. We can eat here 1 plus 1 equal to the result will be 2 root 3. We can eat the two coefficient of root 3 and root 3. Next question. Which of the following can represent perfect square? We know the perfect square, the first will be like what? X power 2? No. Because the middle term here, 5x, must be equal 10x. And what about this? It's not also because this number here negative. We must write first positive and second positive also. And what about this expression? We can write the middle pair equals positive or negative 2 product by square root of the first 1 over 9x power 2 product by square root of 9y power 2. And then will be positive or negative 2 product by square root of 9x power 2 to be 1 over 3 x product by 3y. We can sum this together, the result will be positive or negative 2 product by x by 1. Then we choose the C because this exhibition we call it perfect square. Understood? This exhibition we call it what? Perfect square. Understood? Why perfect square? Because the middle term equal positive or negative 2 product by square root of the first product by square root of the third. Understood? Next question. Look at here number 4. Oh, number 4, okay, yes, number 4. X bar 2 subtract EX plus EX subtract EB. We can factorize this exhibition. We have 4 terms. We can factorize this exhibition by dividing it 2 parts and 2 parts, or 2 terms and 2 terms. Look at what we have. The first, x power 2 subtract EX, we can write x hypothetical between 2 terms. X power 2 divide x equal x, and EX divide x equal a. And next, part is the exhibition we can write b hierarchical factor between 2 terms plus b and all brackets bx divided by b equal x and right handed bb divided by b equal a. Then we can write x minus 1 and x minus a hierarchical factor between the expression and then divide it. First expression divide x minus a equal x, write x, and then write b plus this exhibition divided by exhibition here will be p. With the value will be x minus a product by x plus b. We use here hierarchical factor between two constant and divided the exhibition about 4 terms, 2 terms, and 2 terms, and write x hierarchical factor between 2 terms here. And also here write b hierarchical factor between 2 terms and write also the brackets hierarchical factor because x minus a was repeating right outside and then divided the first exhibition by x minus a equal x and the second exhibition divided by x minus a equal b. Next question here, x power 2 subtract 3x plus c is a factorizable, then c can be equal. Okay, we want two numbers here, the product of them equals c and the summation of them equals c. What is the number? Will give me two numbers, summation of them equals 3. We can write 4 equal 4 times 1 equal 4. Okay, understood? We can choose here 4 times 1. Okay, 4 product by 1 equal 4, and 4 plus 1 is 5. So we can choose this. We can choose also two numbers like 1, 2 and 1. 2 times 1 equal 2 and the summation of them equals 3. We will find the two numbers, the product of them equal to equal c. The c will be what? 2 because the product. If we put here 2, put this number 2 here, then we can factorize. We want two numbers, the product of them equal 2 and the summation of them equal 3. In the factorization about exhibition, if you want to exhibition, right? This example in the simplest right here, two brackets. You can factorize it. X power 2 equal x times x. And we want two numbers, the product of them equal to 1 and 2. And then if we add together, the result will be 3. Right here, 2 and 1. And the sign will be negative, like the middle. Then negative 2 times negative 1 equals positive 2. And negative 2 plus negative 1 is negative 3. Okay, then the answer here you must choose letter P. Okay, next question here, look at triangle. We have DA here, we call it mid segment. DA is a mid segment, line segment joined between two midpoints of triangles. Then ED half to BC. He won't find here what is the ratio of the length of ED, the ratio of ED to the ratio about DC. The ratio will be 1 to 1. Okay, they are equivalent. Okay, the ratio will be 1 to 1 because we have ED is a mid segment. Mid segment join between the midpoint of the first side to the second side. And the ratio of ED also half of BC. But the ratio between ED equal DC. Because EE equal ED, then EE equal is the ratio equal to DC. They are equivalent. The ratio will be 1 to 1. Next question, Darren. Look at here. What is the measure of external angle of equilateral triangle? We know equilateral triangle, meaning a triangle has three sides are equal or less. He asked about the external angle here. This external angle. The measure of each angle in turn this triangle is 60. He won't find the external angle. The external here will be 120 degree. Okay? 60 here and this will be 120 because this angle we call exterior and sum of two adjacent angles in a straight line will be 180. We have a straight line. The measure of straight line like this, the measure of straight line equal 180. And also exterior angle 120 because the exterior angle equal the sum of two interior angles without adjacent it. Then 120 equals 60 plus 60. Okay? Next question. Here, in this triangle, we have 30-60 triangle. If we have 30-60 triangle, then the length of side length which opposite angle 30, it will be half of hypotenuse. We have here AC is the hypotenuse. Then CD is half of AC. So 2N is half of 12. Half of 12 equals 6. So you can solve the equation. 2 times what equals 6, 2 times 3. Since the value of N here equals 3. Choose letter A. Okay, the answer here letter A. Next question down. Look at here, graphically we have a single, this figure represents a single cumulative frequency. We want to find what, how many students less than 30 pencils going to 30 here and we drop up going to 6. Then the answer will be what? 6. Because there is a number of students there, here was 14. The number was 14, the number of students, and the intervals here from 10 to 50. Okay? Now he asked about how many students own less than 30 pencils. Going to less 30 here, less than 30 was what? Going here to the number 6. The answer will be what? The answer here will be 6. Okay? Understood? This is the answer about this question. Next question down here. Second, answer the following. We have root 50 plus root 8. We can solve this example. We know root 50, it will be what? Square root of 25 or that by 2 plus square root of 8 equal 4 or that by 2. Square root of 25 is 5. Then we have 5 root 2 plus the square root of 4 equal 2. 2 root 2 here. And then we can collect the coefficient 2 plus 5 equals 7. This answer will be 7 root 2. Okay? Next question here, we have the same base here root 7. And then we can collect the powers here. First, negative 4 plus negative 3, it will be negative 7. We can add together here. Negative 3 plus negative 4, negative 7. And then we have root 7 power negative 9. Negative 9. Root 7 power negative 9. And then we can write root 7 negative 7 plus 9. Okay, we can collect together here, right, root 7 power negative 7 plus 9 is 2. The answer will be here 7. We simplest the answer will be 7 in the simplest form. Okay. Next question. Look at here. If 3 power x equals 7, find the value of each of this expression. 3 power x minus 2. You can solve this example here by right. Look at here. 3 power x product by 3 power negative 2. We can solve this expression with the value of 3 power x equals 7, then we can write 7 product by the value of 3 power negative 2, it will be 1 over 3 power 2, it will be 1 over 9. 1 over 9. and then the answer will be 7/9. Next question here, also we can expand this expression by write 3 power x product by 3 power 2. Product by 3 power 2. The value of this expression 3 power x will be 7. Okay, look at here, 7 product by 3 power 2, 3 times 3 equal 9. And 7 times 9 equal 63. Next question. Here, find the value of the following using factorization by taking the decimal factor. This expression, we can write the head-cone factor between three terms. We have three terms here. We can write 11 head-cone factor between three terms because 11 was repeating here. Right, 11? And then open brackets. We have the sign here negative, okay? This expression divided by 11 is with 120. And second expression divided by 11 equal 35. And third divided by 11 equal 58. And then we can complete right 11 product by the answer about this expression. 3 plus 5 equal 8, 2 plus 3, 5. And then subtract by 58 also. The result will be 11 product by the difference between two numbers will be 100. And the result will be 1,100. Next question down here. Factorize each of the following completely. We have 12a power 2 subtract by 2a subtract a minus 6. We can factorize the expression by opening two brackets like this. We want two numbers. The product of them equal 12 a power 2. We can write one like 6a product by a. And 6 equal, we can write 6 2 times 3. We can find the answer here. If we look at 3, we can change the number like 12 equals 3a product by 4a and 6. So we can write 2 times 3. Okay, write 2 and 3. Write 3 here and 2. If we product 3 times 3a equal 9a and 2 times 4a equal 8a. Then we can find the difference between two numbers. It will be negative a. I want the difference negative. Then the next number will be negative and the second will be positive. Negative 9a, negative 3 product by 3a. And also positive 8a, it will be 4a positive 2. Because the difference between two numbers equal is negative 9a plus 8a equal negative a. Okay, then the factorization is the same form here. 3a plus 2 in the brackets here. 3a plus 2 product by the brackets 4a minus 3. Next question here, we want factorize this expression that we include about. We have x power 3 plus 1. We can factorize this expression by open small brackets and greater brackets. Cubic root of the first here, x, and the cubic root of the second, it will be 1. X power 2, it will be x power 2, and 1 power 2 is 1. And the middle, we can write x times 1 and change the sign between together. It will be negative x in the middle. Okay, next question here. Find the value of x and y. We have three straight lines parallel, like this, are parallel. This part equals this part. Then 4x will be equal 8. The value of x here equal to, and also y plus 1 equal y plus 1 is equivalent to 2, right here, equal 8, and the value of y equal 7. Okay. Next question here, find the parameter of triangle XYZ. He gave me the parameter of this triangle, HOG was 18 centimeter. HOG, the parameter about this triangle is 18 centimeter. He wants to find parameter of the first triangle. We can prove this proof. Okay. First, we have such that h is the half of xh and g is the midpoint of xg. Then gh, we call it line segment. Then gh will be half of zy. And also such that h and o are H and O are the midpoints of X, Y, and X, Z. Then H O we called it mid segment. Then H O it will be half of X, Z. And also we have O the midpoint of Z, Y. G is the midpoint of Z, X. Then OG is the midpoint. In the length of OG it will be half of X, Y. So we prove that now. OG. Okay, my students, now we have three operation. OG was half of XY, and also HO is half of XZ, and also we have GH is half of ZY. If we collect left hand side by left hand side and right hand side by right hand side, there is a parameter of this triangle OGH equal half of parameter of this triangle here XYZ. This is the parameter of this triangle XYZ twice 18 equals 36. Okay, my students, understood? I will complete this question inshallah next time. I will complete the proof about this example. Okay, goodbye, my students. Inshallah, I will study it. Okay, it's last question.